Samson won't be in school. No, he was sick last night. He might be off for a few days. Right, yeah, thanks. Bye.
If Samson's that poorly, how come he's outside feeding the pigs?
I reckon you're keeping him off school for when Rachel gets in touch.
Did you have to tell him everything? Poor lad is confused enough as it is.
If we're going away, he has to know the truth.
According to who? Because as far as I can see, Rachel is nowhere to be found.
She just needs a bit of time to get herself sorted.
Oh, right, and then you drop everything and go on the run.
Rachel will know what to do.
And if she doesn't, How long are you going to keep this up?
As long as it takes. It's together forever on that photo she gave me, and I'll believe it. She won't leave us.
Best farm we've seen so far.
Which is why there'll be competition.
Yeah, but we've got the experience, haven't we? Not some good large wannabes.
Yeah, trouble is they're the ones with the cash.
So? Well, this tennis has got our name all over it. Yeah, about time we got some flaming pride back. Stop sponging off Moira.
Hey, I'm liking this plan better by the minute, lads.
All right, it'll shut you up.
See you later.
All right.
Hiya. Look, if I'm putting my social life on hold, then you are buying the wine.
Right, I'm asking you to look at the horse. It's going to take an hour at the most.
Yeah, and it better be a good bottle, none of David's cheap stuff. One vet reporting for TB inspection duties, sir. Oh, I'm in a good mood, OK? Don't knock it. Right, I'll make a start then, shall I? Feel free to fetch me a brew out when you're ready.
Yeah, will do.
Well, you're in for a fun day.
As long as I know I've got a night with you to look forward to, I don't care.
Well, sorry, but I've got to go and see a new horse and ply Vanessa with wine, by the sounds of it. So I'll have to wait for another night, unfortunately.
5 minutes peace, is that too much to ask?
Where's your boyfriend?
Pardon?
Finn. He's late.
Suppose that's my fault as well.
As well as what exactly? Because I don't know what's going on in your head anymore.
Trust me, you're better off not knowing.
But I'm only your husband after all. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's the matter.
That's just it, you can't. No one can.
Is it something that I've done? I can make it up to you. Just give me a chance.
This may come as a shock, but the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
Well, what am I supposed to think? It's all you can do to look in my direction, never mind come anywhere near me.
Oh, here we go. You're only bothered because you're not getting any.
I am bothered because I'm losing my wife and I don't know why.
Guys, I am so sorry I'm late. You would not believe the night that I have had. Juicy details to follow.
Not if you want to keep your job, or is that the point of all this?
No, look, I'll make up the time.
Right. What's stopping you?
Just don't, okay?
Oh, I'm running so late. Where did the time go?
Well, about 2 hours in the bathroom.
It's my first day, isn't it? I want to make a good impression.
What, like turning up on time? Oops, blown that one.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you? You're going to have to give me a lift.
OK, just this once then.
What, until tomorrow? Then the day after that? Then the day after that? We can't keep doing this.
All I'm asking for is a little bit of support.
What, on free food? Roof over your head?
That is exactly why I took this job. Do you know anyone would think you want me to fail?
You bottled it again, didn't you?
We said that we would give her a day at least. And who knows, she might even hate the factory anyway.
And then you won't want to tell her because you won't have a job. Again. We're going round in circles, Alicia.
Can we just get today over with, please? Like, I promise I will tell her.
Good, I found you. Travel iron. I'm meant to be flying to Spain this afternoon, and mine's gone missing. I say missing, Chaz has had it. I don't suppose you've got one.
Only if you can pack me with it. Anything to get away from this place.
Save you talking to Eric, is that it? You can't keep avoiding the issue.
Yeah, well, I can have a good go, given half a chance.
Brenda, 2 coffees when you're ready, please.
About time. She's been sat there for ages without in front of her.
What's around a couple of muffins? It's time you and me had one of our little chats. Once I've spent a penny, The thought of flying always makes me nervous.
You look lost.
Oh, hi. Gemma's homework. I'm weighing over my head. What the hell is semiotics?
The science of signs. Culture, race, gender. I studied it as part of my theology degree.
Seriously?
That and how to down 10 pints in one night. God knows how I passed. Sorry.
Look, I know this might sound a little bit cheeky, but, I don't suppose you could help me out here, please, could you?
Spare an hour or so now if you want to buy me a coffee.
Gemma's at school.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Getting ahead of myself.
How about tonight, if you're not doing anything else?
No. I mean, I could probably rejig my diary for a good cause.
You are a star. That's my number. Call me.
Don't worry, I will.
All right.
You are not here and this is not happening.
I've tried calling. Why don't you pick up?
Because the thought of you makes me sick, that's why.
I really need to know, Val.
Oh, not here, come on.
Oh, Val, you've left your...
Actually got Alicia to drive to work. All this, I want to stand on my own 2 feet business. I tell you what, the sooner she's gone, the better. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I know I keep going on. She just really winds me up.
I know the feeling. The only difference is that I don't want to lose Valerie.
Hey, I knew you were going through a rough patch, but things aren't that bad, are they?
It's like she's switched off from me altogether.
Right, tell you what, I'm off to the cash and carry. Come with me. See if we can make some sense of it on the way, eh?
What the hell are you trying to do to me?
Just tell me the results and I'll go.
Yeah, he's kept Samson off school, waiting for Rachel to call.
Maybe she will.
Whether she set that fire or not, she is long gone. And the sooner Sam realises that, the better for everyone.
Unless somebody knows more than they let her know.
Declan, you mean? I don't know what to think anymore.
We've got to make sure nobody else has had a hand in this.
Yeah, well, if you think it was Ali, you can forget it. She was as shocked as anyone when Rach didn't show up at court yesterday.
She could be covering for her.
I don't believe that.
You've got to admit she's been kicking off lately.
What can you blame her? Everyone pointing the finger. The police and Jade breathing down her neck.
So what am I going to tell Sam?
I don't know, but giving Ali more grief's not going to change out.
So?
Leave it with me. I'll speak to her, OK?
You turn up out of the blue and leave this death sentence hanging over us.
It doesn't have to be. Not anymore. There are drugs now.
So what does it matter what the results are? If it's just like a cold, I can pop a few pills and I'll be as right as rain again.
No, it matters for lots of reasons.
Oh, why? Because you care? I'm very touched, but sorry, the spark's gone.
I understand why you want to hurt me.
But you're still here. Look, give me one good reason why I should salve your conscience after what you did to me.
So you are positive? I mean, the way you're talking makes it sound like you are.
That's where you're wrong. I'm clear.
Wow. Well, that's great, isn't it?
Well, if it means I never have to see you again, it certainly works for me.
When did you find out?
Well, what does it matter? Look, you've done what you needed to do to make your wife happy, so why don't you go away?
And if you're lying?
What difference does it make? I'm the one who has to live with it, me. Now, will you just go? And for your sake, it better be the last time I ever see you.
Of course I'm upset. My son has been kidnapped and the police won't tell me what's going on.
Let me talk to them.
Rachel has broken bail. Right, she's on the run, for God's sake, and all they can do is warn me off.
I hate to think what he'll do if you ever catch little Rachel.
I know. We put her through a lot at first, but I thought she was beginning to trust us.
Yeah, but she's hardly going to confide that she's running away with Archie, is she?
She should have come to us for help. If she was in that much trouble, why did she take Archie with her? You know, we could have looked after him.
I don't care. You sue them if you have to. I've got a right to know where my son is. What do you mean?
Well, is there any news?
You could say that.
Well, Jay, what is it?
I'm not on Archie's birth certificate.
spent so long denying my own son that there's no proof he's even mine.
That's nonsense. Everybody knows he's yours.
Try telling the police that. As far as they're concerned, I've got no legal rights.
So I'm thinking you should cover prayers at the residential home. Be good practice before your curate course.
Nothing to do with you having other plans.
Dom has reached out to me to help his daughter. Who am I to deny him the benefit of my wisdom? As you well know, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
And a lot more often since you arrived.
Were your ears burning?
Sorry?
Ashley and I were just discussing the concept of divine intervention. I think you arriving may just have proved my point. Shall we say 7?
7 it is. Thanks. I owe you, yeah?
Blimey, you look like death warmed up.
Thank you. Traipsing around a cold cash and carry with David hasn't helped.
I've told him he needs to go to bed, but he won't listen to me.
Yes, well, if my wife were to be seen, I might.
So you haven't had it out with her yet, then?
I tried having a word with her earlier, but she threw it straight back in my face. Sorry. You should be thinking about your holiday, not listening to me whittering on about my marriage or the lack of it.
I think it's about time I give her one last kick up the backside, don't you?
Like the blue touch paper and head off to Spain.
Leave it with me. I'll sort her out once and for all.
I know it looks like there's a lot of damages, but they just keep breaking in my hands. I think there's something wrong with the mixture. Look, you won't tell Jay, will you? I am just going to keep practising and practising.
It's fine. I'm going to tell Jay anything. Take a break, yeah?
She's just keen. We've all been there.
Well, I've got more on my mind to worry about.
Oh, tell me about it. I've got Sam sat at home waiting for Rachel to call. I keep trying to tell him that she's long gone, but he won't listen.
It's not the only one.
Well, you can't tell him what you don't know.
All I know is that she wouldn't have run unless she had to.
And we all know why that is.
Oh, it's Ruby. Checking up on me again.
I don't care how much you charge. Can you help me or not? I'll see you later then. Yes, I'm hiring a private investigator. What's wrong with that?
Did you have to sound so desperate? You were practically throwing money at him.
If the police won't let me find Archie, what am I supposed to do?
And if you show you're desperate, look, people could exploit you.
This isn't a business deal, Dad. You know, I haven't got time to work out some kind of strategy. The longer I leave it, the further away Rachel gets.
Oh, one more push and we are done. Can't say I'll be sorry. But then a few cheeky glasses of red will help.
Thought you going out with Kate later?
Yeah, looking at a horse. Hardly a night clubbing, is it? Although now you come to mention it, I'm sure she could be persuaded. Oh, don't tell me. You're planning a night in. Oh, what is it with couples? Why do they always go dead boring?
Wait a minute, is that what Kate thinks we are?
6 months rent in advance. I told you it was a waste of time.
So you said for the whole drive back. What am I supposed to do, give up?
No.
Good. Because we can't stay here forever.
Yeah, and we can't waste time on places we can't afford. Something will turn up. When?
Blimey. All gets a bit macho around here, doesn't it? No wonder you're feeling insecure.
Insecure? Hold on a minute, I'm not insecure.
No, of course you're not. I mean, Katie wouldn't look twice, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
Right, look, Adam, well, it's obvious Katie likes you. Don't ask me why. Maybe you're a refreshing change from the norm. If I were you, I'd enjoy it. While it lasts.
sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone, especially you.
Shouldn't you be on lunch? And you can see you've helped yourself.
Well, I'm just swatting up on the product range. You know, trying to impress the new boss. Or you can test me if you like. Go on, fire away.
Yeah, Paul, turn a phrase, especially on your first day.
Sorry, do you need to make a call?
No, this isn't mine. I found it on the shop floor, as somebody must have left it.
Hey, I'll ask around for you if you like.
You know what you said about trying to impress your boss before? Don't try too hard.
I'll have a coffee, please. Did Diane tell you? Tell me what? You left it when you rushed out with that fella earlier. Oh, the disgruntled customer. That's all sorted now. Nothing missing, is there? No. Looks like everything's here. That's a relief. For you. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my bag. My whole world's in there. I'm very grateful, but I don't need your life story. Oh, it's okay. She's got her bag. Too distracted to notice, no doubt. What with trying to sneak your fella out without me seeing? I don't know what you mean. Don't lie to me. You've restarted the affair, haven't you?
You don't have to rush things. It'll come with practice. And from what I've seen, you're doing really well.
Well, try telling Jay that. I thought he was going to find me on the spot this dinner. All I did was walk in here, practically bit my head off.
He's got a lot on his mind at the moment. It won't be anything to do with you.
I did have a mouthful of sweets. But I thought you could eat what you liked in here.
Within reason.
What's that doing there? Have you been in my locker?
No. Jay put it there. He said he found it on the shop floor. Well, that's what he was doing here.
I'm sure I put it in there.
Well, maybe you left it at your workstation after that call with Ruby.
Where's Jay now?
I don't know. He left ages ago.
Cover for me. I won't be long.
I'm bored.
I've said we'll go to the park after, as long as I can get signal.
If Rachel doesn't call, can I go to school tomorrow?
Look, it might take her a few days to get herself straight, but she won't let us down. No. Hold that. If it rings, shout. I've just got to speak to our Kate. Kate, I need a favour.
If you're asking me to babysit for him, no way. He should be in school.
Can you get hold of any fake passports?
Look, I'm not going to tell the police or anything, but if she's let you know where she is.
No, not yet, but we need to be ready to go with it.
All right, just like that. You're going to shack up on a beach somewhere and live happily ever after?
I'm not daft. I know it's not going to be easy.
Right, so see sense. Sam, I know you don't want to hear this, but I think Rachel's long gone.
She never started that fire. It was Declan. He told her what to say. Why don't anyone believe us?
Right, so the best thing she can do is come back and front it out.
Look, can you get hold of them passports or not? If you won't, I'll find someone else who will.
All right, just leave it with me. I'm not promising anything, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
He really thinks they're going to run off to happy ever after land, doesn't he?
You best speak to Ali quick. Find out if any of what Sam's saying is true.
Well, you smell nice.
Do I?
You know, I'm sure I smelt that scent somewhere before.
It's not what you think.
That you're picking up where you left off in Portugal?
No.
Oh, so he just popped in to see how you are, is that it?
In a manner of speaking.
What about Eric? Is this really how you want him to find out? By catching you at it?
There's nothing to find out.
And yet this Ian fella keeps on coming back. Can't get enough, no doubt.
Not this time, I promise.
Oh, I've heard it all before. All you ever think about is yourself. Can't you see what you're doing to Eric? The stress of thinking your marriage is over is making him ill. Don't you think he deserves the truth?
Believe me, he couldn't handle it.
What he can't handle is this limbo. You're going to have to be honest with him. Because if you don't tell him, I'm going to have to.
Oh, yeah. And then you swan off to Spain, where my whole world collapses around me. Well, thanks, sis. I owe you a big one there.
And whose fault's that? You've got till I get back.
I knew it! What do you think you're playing at?
What, you think just because you won't tell me where Rachel is, I'm going to give up?
So you go through my locker, break into my house?
Technically, it's my house, and I use my key.
You have got no right.
See, people keep telling me that today. And you know what? The more that they do, the more determined it makes me. Where's Rachel?
I don't know.
Now, you've lied to me once already. Where is she?
She didn't tell me where she was going.
I don't believe you.
She's gone. There is nothing I can do.
See, that's the wrong answer. So why don't I give you a little incentive, just to show you how important this is to me. You're sacked.
You can't.
I think you kind of just have. And then there's the landlord's spot check that I've just done. Place is a complete tip. Consider that notice to quit.
Jay, please don't do this.
Then tell me the truth. Where is Rachel? Fine, you've had your chance. Looks like we're going to do this the hard way.
Emmerdale continues in half an hour.
Ali? Babe, what's happened?
We've been robbed.
Jay was here. Still don't believe I don't know where Rachel is.
What? So we decided to smash the place up?
Did he hurt you? But he just kept going on. And when I couldn't tell him what he wanted to know, well, he sacked me.
What?
And he's gonna kick us out of here and all if I don't tell him what he wants to know.
Oh, this has gone far enough. I'm calling the police.
No.
You can't intimidate us like this, babe. It's not fair.
No, all it's gonna do is give him an excuse to ask more questions about Rachel, and I can't keep going over it.
Well, what choice have we got? Rachel did this, not us.
No, she didn't.
Well, why are we suffering then?
Is that all you can think about?
No, I don't want to, but I know you want to stick up for it, and we can't live like this, babe.
Fine. I'll sort it.
How, exactly? Babe, leave it. Let's tidy this place up and we'll talk, okay?
I am sick of talking.
Ali, can you get me a drink? I'm beat.
How did it go?
Yeah, all right. Not the most glamorous I've ever looked, but at least I've not got a bunch of sweaty blokes leering at me. And the main thing is I can start paying my way. But I've not actually been paid yet, so...
Pint of lager when you're ready, please.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's nose to the ideological grindstone.
Oh, wow, that sounds riveting.
I'm hoping Gemma has a tiny bit more enthusiasm than that. Dom's asked me to help with a school project. How could I refuse?
Oh, dressed like that.
Well, with a bit of luck, I won't be spending the whole time with Gemma.
Oh. Hey, what's up with Jacob? You got homework?
No, I've got a meeting in a bit, so he's having to stay here.
Well, why? You can come home with me. You can hear all about my first day at my new job, which has its perks. Don't worry. I'll give him a healthy dinner first.
Well, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Have you not got something to say to Layla before she goes?
That sounds ominous. What have I done now?
Nothing. It can wait. It's not important.
Well,
You two go and have a nice time. Go on.
All right, quick, run before she starts making rules.
You all right?
Yeah.
Well, you were looking at a horse.
Damn, you've caught us out. Look, it's no good, Katie. We can't hide it any longer. We're having a torrid affair.
Oh, just ignore her. She's bored.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for a washing machine to be delivered. What do you expect?
Well, I can wait for the delivery.
Ooh, I don't know. It's complicated. You have to sign something.
Yeah, very funny. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll even fit it. It's only a few hoses.
Throw in a wash while you're at it, just to prove your house trained.
Well, just leave it with me. All right, then we can get rid of her, have a nice cosy night in.
You could be persuaded.
Oh, I was wrong. Maybe he's a keeper after all.
Right, well, thanks for this. Mwah. Now, come on, you. I'll see you later.
All right, babe.
See you later.
See you in a bit.
That was Declan.
The insurance company have finally accepted that Rachel caused the fire.
It's hard not to when she's on the run.
Which means they're going to pay out at last.
About time. Now all we need is Rachel to get locked up and we're finally getting somewhere. What? You gonna stick up for her?
You have no idea.
Well, no, that's the thing. We all have. She torched the place. She left my mum in there for dead, and now she's too much of a coward to face it.
She didn't. Do it!
She's confessed. She's on the run. Are you really that stupid?
Robbie, leave it. Ali's not responsible for what Rachel did.
Do you know what? I don't need this.
Passports? I don't believe this. You're not going to get them.
No, of course not. But as long as he thinks I am, he's not going anywhere else, is he?
I'm going to have to set him straight. He can't go on like this.
No, leave him. When Rachel doesn't call, he'll get the message.
Yeah, but how long's that going to take? You know what Sam's like when he gets an idea in his head?
Can I nuke a ready meal like the best of them or what?
Can I have some sweets now?
Oh, go on then. Quick sugar rush before your homework. I don't know about you. I'm dreading it.
Just as well, I haven't got any.
Seriously? It's just me, you and a big bag of sweets? Oh, we should watch a movie.
At the cinema?
No, not the cinema. I'm broke till I get my wages.
Then let me pay. I've got loads of money upstairs from my savings account.
It's very sweet, but I'm still on thin ice with David and Alicia.
I'll tell him it was my idea.
I know it's boring, but I am supposed to be the grown-up.
You're not boring. I like you staying here.
Thank you. You won't be saying that when I, whoop you at Xbox?
Not a chance.
Go on, set it up. We'll see.
Don't think you can string me along?
Not my style. If you want, I can hack into her social media, check out any activity.
I don't need to know the details.
So, any idea where she might go?
Well, if I were you, I'd start with the sister. If anyone knows something, she does.
Could always arrange a bit of extra persuasion.
Thanks, but I've got it covered. I expect results.
Sooner or later, she'll make a mistake.
Yeah, she did that when she took my son.
Well, I'll be in touch.
Hey. So how much did that little consultation cost?
Whatever it takes.
Like sacking Ali, evicting her, just because she won't tell you what you want to hear. You know, you can't do that.
I think you'll find I already have.
Need a hand? Nah, I'm on it. What are you trying to do? Shift it or dance with it?
Oh, any form of movement would be good. What are they putting these things?
Concrete. All right, come on, mate. You get the back.
Leave it with me. I'll have it fitted by the time you get back.
He just dropped it and disappeared. You try shifting it.
No need. Looks like help's already arrived.
Yeah, sorry about this.
I didn't ask him to. He just put it in.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, you're on a promise there as well.
Right, come on. Got it? Yeah.
Oh.
Do I look a state?
No, you look nice. It's just a surprise, that's all, you know.
A good one, I hope. I bought this. For us, not Gemma, obviously. That would be totally irresponsible.
Come in. Come.
Thanks.
Have you seen the time? Why did you wake me? The restaurant's supposed to be open.
No, it shouldn't. I cancelled the bookings.
You didn't. Is this some poor, misguided attempt at humour?
I told him to do it, and before you start droning on about how much money we've lost, we tried to wake you, but you were dead to the world.
Oh. So, yet another way to disappoint, no doubt.
It's OK for you to get off now, Pet. You've more than made up your time from this morning.
Are you sure it's safe to leave you two alone?
Oh, we're not alone. No, we've got Valerie's split personality to keep us company.
Well, I'll make sure I'm in early tomorrow then. Clean the bloodstains before breakfast.
After this morning, I got the impression that you didn't want to be anywhere near me.
Believe me, if I could find a way of not being here, I would.
So this is down to Diane.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, she's not stupid. She can see things aren't right between us.
So she sticks her neb in where it's not wanted. I haven't got enough on me plate.
Please. What is wrong? Then I see no future between us. Can you?
You should be backing me up, not sticking up for her.
I'm trying to make you see sense. Ali has rights.
Oh, there you go again. You know, everyone has rights except me.
That's why you need to use your head. Not throw your weight around trying to bully people.
All right, so what would you do in my shoes, eh? Ask nicely. Beg.
I think for a start. If you throw Ali out, where will she go?
As far away as possible, for all I care.
Just like Rachel, you mean? You know what she's like. She couldn't live in the flat you got her because she can't be away from her family for long.
My heart bleeds.
Okay, when she starts missing home, who is it she's going to want to speak to? Ali, that's who.
If she hasn't already.
If you chase her out of the village, how will you know? If anything, you'll make it a lot easier for them. Look, you're not going to like this, but if you have any hope of seeing Archie again, you need to keep Ali close.
If an alien landed and this was their first impression of Earth, what would they think?
Get straight back on the spaceship and fly away. Anything has got to be better than this.
And it's your exams. Or do you want to fail?
She's a vicar, not a teacher.
Sorry. Forgot to mention that the pupil was hostile. She likes to give it all the front, but you wait. Give it half an hour, she'll be down with the whole essay.
Nothing wrong with a bit of attitude.
She's got that all right. Can wind me up in seconds flat. Gets it from her mum.
Who's, not around, I take it?
Oh, well. It's her choice. It's probably for the best.
Then it's no wonder Gemma's protective over you. Inviting a woman into your home like this. Chatting, drinking wine. You can see why she might get the wrong impression.
Ali, come in.
Have you got your story straight now? Do you want to bully me some more? Because I'm warning you, I could have you done for unfair dismissal if I wanted.
I won't be so sure about that. I've been through your file and I could make it happen if I wanted to.
And we don't want to do that, do we?
Apparently not.
All we want to do is just sort out this misunderstanding.
Well, it seemed perfectly clear, because either I talk or he makes me suffer.
Having your son kidnapped tends to mess with your head.
Do you want me to lie to you?
No, you've already tried that, remember? And it didn't work. So how about we go for the truth this time?
I told you.
And we believe you. And we don't blame you for what Rachel did. Do we?
I'm sorry. I overreacted.
Does this mean I'm not sacked?
Of course not. Or evicted, for that matter. So, why don't we try and forget that this ever happened?
As long as he leaves us alone.
Oh, he will.
Unless you try and stop me from getting my son back.
Jay?
You don't have exclusive rights on loving him, you know. I don't want him to spend the rest of his life on run.
Except he won't, will he? Because I don't care what it takes. One way or another, I am going to find him. And trust me, there is nothing that you or Rachel can do to stop that.
If I've got this horse being delivered tomorrow, I need to get a stable ready. Well, then go. We can finish up here.
Yeah, I can fitness as well if you like.
Nah, no need. I can do it later.
But thanks for your help.
Come on, you. Let's go.
Right. See you later.
See you in a bit.
Oh, just ignore him. He's trying to prove he's steady boyfriend material. It's all very sad and just a little bit needy.
So what are you doing now?
It's a toss-up between a drink in the pub or going home.
Don't fancy town then? Thought I'd hit a few clubs.
Rain check. Sorry, I'm saving myself. Didn't have you down as a raver.
Well, I have my moments.
Oh, don't get your hopes up round here. Rubbish music and too many dodgy drugs.
So you don't approve?
A few years ago, maybe. And I've seen what addiction can do. Sorry, I didn't mean to rubbish your night.
Oh, thanks for the advice. I'll make a note. See you later.
Shh. He's fast asleep. Tied him out on the Xbox. And don't worry, he didn't have any homework. I know, I checked.
That's great. Thanks for looking after him.
It's all right. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, nobody's saying you can't see him.
That'll be a bit hard, wouldn't it? I'm in the bedroom next door.
Well, that's kind of what we need to, speak to you about, really. I mean, this was only ever meant to be temporary.
I know. And like I told you, as soon as I get paid, I am going to start chipping in with the rent and the bills.
No, sorry. To me, that sounds like you're moving in permanently.
No, just until I get on my own 2 feet.
Except it's not really working, is it?
Of course it's working. Look at tonight. I was here, I had Jacob, and you two got to go to work.
And now we're back. And this is our home. And we never get time to ourselves.
Right. Fine. I'll go out. Give you two a chance to spend some more time together.
No, I don't mean just now. I mean all the time.
Look, Layla, this isn't just about us, right? Jake needs routine.
I thought that was the point, that me and Jacob got to spend a bit of time together.
We will make sure that you get to see him as much as you want.
This is as much as I want.
It's not going to work, Layla.
Look, David's right. We need you to move out.
Where have you been?
Oh, nowhere yet. Which is why I thought I might have another crack at getting you out for a pint.
Make me look like I've got some mates.
Sounds great. Once I've got rid of me little Harriet-shaped situation upstairs.
The vicar? Oh, you haven't been giving her those come-to-bed eyes.
I haven't given her those come-to-bed anything. She was meant to be helping Gemma with a school project. Next thing, she turns up with a bottle of wine, innit?
And you think she's after you? Well, what's wrong with that?
She's a vicar for a start. I mean, it's weird, isn't it?
Well, then tell her.
Yeah, but what if I'm wrong? Look, can you, pretend to, like...
You don't have to pretend. I heard what you said.
Really, look, it's not like I don't think that you're...
Please, let's not make this any worse than it is. I'm the one who got it wrong. I'll leave you in peace.
Ruby's just told me about Jay. She's worried sick.
About me or losing everything because of Rachel?
What do you think? But she's got a point, hasn't she? I mean, it doesn't seem fair you lot all suffering because of something Rachel's done. And what I don't get is that I know Rachel's got a gob on her. I get that. And she doesn't back down in arguments because, well, that runs in the family, doesn't it? But there is no way that she is an arsonist. Even if she was, she'd stay and face the music. She wouldn't do a runner.
Maybe she had no choice.
Of course she had choices. Apart from getting Sam out of the neck, every single one of them has been selfish. That's not the Rachel I know.
I tried to stop her from going. She was scared.
Were things really that bad? That's all I'm asking.
She had to. It were either that or...
What? You obviously know more than you're letting on, so just tell me.
I promised Rachel.
What, that you'd take the flak for her? Why?
Because she got set up. OK? Are you happy now?
What do you mean, set up?
Dan, just flaming. Leave it.
Who set her up?
Declan and Charity. If she didn't confess and go on the run, they were going to let Sam rot in prison.
I had a feeling this was coming.
Well, this is what we do when we stop shouting at each other. Get serious.
And this is serious?
Remember when we separated and I spent some time in Portugal?
Yeah. Long time ago. Water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's what I thought. Till something came back to haunt me.
Something or someone?
It was a holiday romance. It was over in a flash. It meant nothing, I swear. I didn't think I was doing anyone any harm.
That's it. You've been in this mood for ages because of a fling a couple of years ago?
He tracked me down. Turned up out of the blue. With all these words.
Ah. And you still feel something for him?
No, of course not. If anything, I hate him for what happened. Makes us feel sick when I think about it.
What? What's he done to you? If he's hurt you...
Eric, are you listening to me? I have slept with another man.
Yes, well, I was with Brenda. We've both done things we regret, but that doesn't mean to say we have to hate each other. I don't care what's happened in the past. I just want to make things right now.
Yeah, what if we can't?
Of course we can. You have no idea what's been going on in my mind. I thought it was something terrible, that I had to face living without you. I couldn't bear that.
Well, maybe that's for the best, because all we do is hurt each other.
But that's not true. We argue, we fight, but we love each other, don't we?
Of course we do. The last thing I wanted to do was hurt you. Eric, are you okay?
Of course I am. As long as I'm not losing you, I can handle anything.
Do you think I don't hate this? But Declan and Charity have got everything worked out.
All right, so just sit back and let them lord it over us like they won the flaming lottery then. Do you think you can really live with that?
I thought I could. Every time somebody makes a snidey comment, I just want to blow up and tell them exactly what is going on.
Rachel should have stayed and fronted this out.
She had to go. They were going to let Sam get sent down.
Right. Well, we need to find a way to make this right, don't we? And don't give me that look, because you know I'm right. This goes against every single thing you believe in. We can't let them get away with this.
I ain't got any evidence, have I? Because they're not stupid.
So why are they hiding in Germany then? What are they scared of? We've just got to be clever, that's all.
We. Dan, there is no we. This is my problem and I'll deal with it.
There is no way I'm letting you crack up over this. You've told me about this, and that's it. We're in this together, all right? We've got to find a way of making this right.
And if we try, Declan and Charity are just going to come after us. We could lose everything. And then what's going to happen to Rachel? It's going to make things worse.
Yeah, well, that's just a risk we're going to have to take, innit?
Next, it's hot dates all round for the Chigwell girls, but will any of them find love? Birds of a Feather, next tonight on ITV. Then, an unfortunate incident in the Blow and Go hair salon leaves Kenneth in a tricky situation. Brand new Benidorm continues at 9.